Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where Geethan is now an official wanderer, which is all very wonderful, and as such he's wandered all the way over here to the county of Bexima to attend his very first grand tournament, which is very exciting. However, in this grand tournament there will be no swords, there's going to be no shields, there might be a little tiny bit of lyrical jousting, because of course this is a grand poetry tournament, which is just perfect. It's completely perfect for Geethan. He can get up onto the stage, he can do a little bit of poetry, I don't know, he can spit out a haiku or something, he can show everybody his completely amazing hat. It's going to be brilliant. So here we go, let's get over to the actual grand tournament location itself and see what we can do. We need to prepare for our poetry showdown. However, we do only have 11 days until it begins. So we can't do that much here. So we have all these different locations that we can go and visit whilst we're here. But I think in that time, we're only going to get maybe one, possibly two. We might get two at a push, but we can't visit them all, which is a little bit of a shame. So where shall we go? So the tent camp, that's where all the visitors are. Meet either the contestants or sabotage them. Okay, now we're not going to do that, of course, because Geethan is not really that kind of person. Also, I'm fairly sure that Geethan is quite confident that he can just, win this on merit. He doesn't need to sabotage them and cheat, because he is very good, is Geethan. He's got the poet trait. I mean, he started with that, so he's written a lot of poetry in his time as Geethan. And also, he's got a learning of 43, so I think he's looking pretty good to win the tournament without any kind of cheating, so I think we should be okay. Also, of course, he is a scholar and a wise man, and he's been through quite a lot, so we've got a lot of experience to call upon in terms of writing poetry, so I don't think we need to go and do any kind of cheating. Down here we have the artisan quarters. Merchants have installed themselves over here. Maintain your artifacts. Get new clothes. Okay, now I'm interested. Get new clothes, that could be quite nice. Or improve your weaponry. I mean, Geethan's clothes are amazing. Geethan does look completely fabulous, but maybe if we could get a proper sort of clothing artifact or something to give us a stat boost, that might be quite useful. Okay, right, that's good. And then, yeah, the tournament, sort of training grounds, the training area for the tournament. Spending time here will increase your progress to victory. Okay, so we just go and practice. We just stand in the middle of this stadium here and do some poetry to ourselves. I would have thought that maybe, in terms of poetry tournament, the seats might be a little bit nearer to the stage, so people can hear the poetry. But no, maybe not. I don't know. What do I know about sorting out a poetry tournament in ye olden times? Maybe that was how it was done. I've got no idea. So we could go there and do a little bit of practicing. Then we have the tavern over here where we can have a bit of a sit down and lose some stress. But I think we're okay for stress. I think we're okay. Only 8 stress, so that's not going to help too much. Then we have the village, the closest settlement. Here you may get county control, popular opinion, and interactions with its inhabitants. But yeah, we don't own this bit of land, so we're not that bothered with that. So we're not going to do that. And then we have the temple over here, where we can go and have a little bit of a pray. And although Geethan does have quite a lot of piety, and he's on the way to becoming a religious icon, I don't really see him being, overly religious in himself. He's done quite a lot of nice things to help out religions and such like, but I don't really see him being a particularly religious person. So I don't think we'll go and do that. So we can rule out the temple. We can rule out the village. We're not going to go to the tavern because I don't think we'll get that much from it. I don't think we go to the tent camp because we don't need to sabotage the other contestants. So really, it's a choice between, do we go and do some practice, or do we nip over to the artisan quarters and possibly buy some new shiny things? And I think you all know what the answer is going to be. Let's go to the artisan quarters and buy some new shiny things, please. I think we're okay for practice. As we just saw, Geethan is very, very good at this kind of thing. So I think let's go and buy some nice things, shall we? Let's see what's for sale. Tailor, erroneous escutcheon. An escutcheon is a piece of armour, is it? I think maybe. Browsing the wares on display in the tailor shop, I spy a carefully wrapped package among the piles of garments and sundries. The tailor happily opens it for me, carefully untying the leather bindings to reveal an exquisitely embroidered crest, the Doggenin crest. Okay, should I know who they are? Okay, House Doggenin. Their little kind of family motto thing is, guard me. Their house head is Chieftain Ezra. Okay, are we bothered about these people? I don't know. Their level of splendour is obscure. which I think is the same as ours. So they're not really a kind of famous house or anything. Do we care? Are we that bothered by this? Okay, so we can say, do me a favour, burn this, would you? Okay, so we get rid of that. We destroy it, but that will stress us out a bit because we are compassionate and it's a little bit sort of vandally, isn't it? Listen, I'll take these, but no word of it. Okay, so we pay 15 money and we get this family crest thing. The character possesses the crest of the house, giving them great opportunity to mislead. Oh, we use it for kind of sneaky purposes. So if we ever did want to do any kind of nasty espionage things against House Doganin, it will help out with that. Oh, okay. I mean, the chance of that is quite low, I think. Oh, lovely. I want the geek crest. Yes. I mean, that's what we're going to go for. Or very nice work is nothing. Okay, lovely. I want the geek crest. We pay 15 money and we gain an exquisite crest for 5 years. That is not too bad. Renown up by 0.05 per month. That's going to be quite good. So the moment our renown goes up by 0.14 per month. So we get a bit from seven living members of the Geek Dynasty. And then, plus 4% from, the old ring. We're wearing a signet ring, so we get a little bit from that. So it doesn't go up by much. So I know 0.05 doesn't sound like much, but when it's only going up by 0.14 anyway, that's quite the increase. I like that. Yeah, and also we get our own crest. We can just have it on everything. Put it on all of our things. T-shirts, hats, underpants, gloves, everything. Just put the crest on everything, please. Just do a little bit of sort of, geek branding. Let's do that, please. So now, yes, look at that. Plus 0.19 per month. I mean, it's going to take us a long time to get up to becoming insignificant, but we are going to get there a little bit quicker now, which is good. And we only have 11 days left. All these are greyed out. So how long do we have to wait? Oh, it's 20 days. Botherations. Okay, right, so we can't do anything else. We can't attend any other site because we haven't got the time. So, okay, do you know what? Let's run time on. Let's get this party started, shall we? There we go. You qualified for Chieftain Acep's recital contest and we gained 75 prestige. Okay, Chieftain Acep. Can we click on you? Can we have a little look at you to see if you're any good at this kind of a thing? Because I assume you're taking part. I can't see any signs that you're good at poetry, Chieftain Acep. You haven't got the poet trait, and you only have a learning of 11, which is very much average. So I'm not entirely sure if you're going to win this against the poetry powerhouse that is Geethan. But yeah, maybe you're a budding amateur poet or something, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. So, right, the contest begins. The entrants mill about the main tent, warming up vocal cords and memorising stanzas as the crowd fills the amphitheatre. My ears prick up as my name is mentioned, drifting across the gentle breeze. That could be a good sign or a bad one. Okay, it's time to show the world my skill. We get on with it. I have a bet to place. Place a gold wager on the recital contest winner. Now, when we win, I'm saying when we win, Geethan, I'm very confident that we've got this in the bag, but okay, let's maybe hedge our bets a bit then. If we win, Geethan, we probably will, but if we win, we will get some money, I imagine. That's kind of what we're going to get. I don't know if we can actually see what the prize might be. I don't know if we can see, but we're likely going to get some money from this. So maybe, just to help the camp out a little bit more, maybe we could get even more money from this. And you are known to do a little bit of gambling, Geethan. Whenever it comes to that dice game that people are playing in the castles, you often do go for that. You do go and play a little sort of round of dice or two. You're not very good at it, but that is down to chance. That's down to chance and fortune, whereas this competition here is down to your poetry skill, and as we've already established, you're very, 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 very good at that kind of a thing. So I think you're going to be okay. Maybe let's put a little wager on this. And he is a bit he's a bit improvident as well. I mean, that's more giving money away to charity and such. But still, we're going to give money away in form of a bet and then possibly get it all back again. And then if we do, that's more money for us to give away to a charity. Let's think about it that way. So I have a bet to place. I think we're going to be fine. Okay, so place your bets. Peering at the bookie by the tavern's dim light, I ponder the stream of odds he shouts over the heads of the milling punters. Master Geethan is a recital favourite, 4-1 on for Master Geethan of Geek's tabard. Okay, so, Eltud is an unlikely underdog. Okay, so we lose 5 money. If the winner is Eltut, we gain 45. What can I get on my son-in-law Zusiar? Oh, Zusiar's taking part. Oh, okay. Hi, Zusiar. Are you a poet? You are a poet. Of course you are. Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, this is exciting. Okay, so we could put 5 money on him and then 35 money could come our way. Or this is a bad idea and we get a bit stressed out. Can we not bet on ourselves then? I was kind of hoping that maybe we could bet on ourselves because we're quite confident in our abilities. But no, apparently not. Do you know what? Let's put a little bit of money on Zusiar there. We have faith in you as well. Maybe if we don't win, we can make Zusiar win, possibly. If it looks like we're going out, we'll try and encourage Zusiar as best we can. So, yeah, okay, what can I get on my son-in-law Zusiar? We lose 5. If he wins, we gain 35. I mean, it's hardly anything. It's not much, but yeah, let's give it a go, shall we? I kind of wanted to bet on Geethan, but never mind. So, yeah, okay, little wager goes on, time ticks down, recital, all a misunderstanding. It only takes a line of verse before the murmurs start. Cat, okay, so that's you, you're called Cat, okay. Ah, you're Chieftain Ezra's Marshal. Okay, you've got a learning of 3. Which the game informs me somewhat rudely is terrible, but okay. It takes a line of verse for the murmurs start. Cat is up on the stage quite brazenly reciting lines from a popular local ditty. Discontented grumbles among the crowd begin as he continues. Something doesn't quite add up, I muse. Surely Cat wouldn't be familiar with that song, being as he is of Khazar stock. A small memory jumps to the forefront of my mind, unbidden. The labourer who constructed the dais, the stand I think we're on, isn't it? I've been whistling that very tune earlier. Hang on a minute. Hang on, this is a bit familiar. This is a bit Father Ted, my lovely horse-esque. Back on stage, Cat meanders to a verbal halt as the crowd explodes with jeers, a few choice vegetables raining down on him as he shields himself from the projectiles. Can we have those vegetables? Because we like stocking up on provisions, and that might be quite useful. Okay, so enough, this is not his fault. Boo, boo, or, well, this is very unseemly. Okay, so, enough, this is not his fault. I mean, that is kind of what Geethan would do, I feel. I feel like Geethan would be quite nice, but that's a diplomacy challenge, and there is a 99% chance that Cat's score, his kind of progress to victory score that we've got down here, he's got his own one, is going to go up a little bit. And he's going to like us a bit. And also, we're going to lose stress. But it's not going to help us win, I don't think. It's not going to help us win. We could go boo boo, but then nothing good happens to anybody there. Or we could say it's unseemly, and again we get stressed out. Do you know what? We're going to stand in and go, do you know what? It's not his fault, because that's what Geethan would do. Yeah, we encourage his creativity in all of his sort of, all the people around the camp. And, you know, maybe he's not the best at this, he's Cat, but he's giving it a good go. He's up on the stage trying his best. So enough, this is not his fault. Okay, we've gone down to 20% in our progress to victory. And we've only got 16 days until it ends. Okay. Right, we need to do something here amazing, Geethan. Okay, stage fright. Trumpets blare. The masses whoop and holler. I ascend the recital. I'm going to say dais. I don't know how to pronounce it. Dais waving. A hush falls as I take a heroic stance. As my chest puffs. As my arms spread wide. I open my mouth. It's dry. It's very, very dry. I try to speak, but words won't come out. Hundreds of eyes stare upon me. Why can't I speak? A knot in my stomach, unknown mere moments ago tight and sickeningly, and the throng's muttering gathers pace. Oh no! Geethan's frozen. Okay, now, we could potentially call our poet trait, which I think is probably a good idea. Thankfully, I have a few old verses committed to memory. So our score increases slightly. We gain 4 experience in wit, Hasteluder, which I think is that one down there. So that's quite handy. And we lose some stress. We could say look a 3-headed monkey. That's also going to work, but we don't get the Hasteluder increase. Or we could just lose some points. But no, let's do this. There's got to be something I can get through. Okay, so just do some poetry. Come on, let's get this done, please. I'm just going to pause time a second. There is an intent here. There is an intent of triumph. Recreation, triumph, murder, seduce or befriend. Okay, right, so we can do different things. like you can when you host your own kind of events and, like the camp sort of party things. That's got a goal. But, yeah, triumph. We want to win, please. That'd be quite nice. How come our thing didn't go up? It just said our score would go up and it didn't go up. There's only 9 days left until it all ends. We've only got a 20% sort of chance of victory. This is terrible. Night begins to fall on the scene, but torches light the competition as it continues. I talk to myself under my breath, readying my lips for the next round as I reminisce about the happenings so far, like when I had to deal with the bout of stage fright. I step forward to take my turn, ascending the steps to the dais. It's time for the final verse. A ditty about making coin and living a good life. Okay, so 80% that our score goes up moderately because we combine diplomacy and stewardship. 80% again, diplomacy and martial. 83% diplomacy and learning. Or to keep it simple, 67%. I mean, the one that gives us the highest chance of something happening is that one there, diplomacy and learning. So let's appeal to a higher power, shall we? Let's do a bit of a sort of a religious poem. That might be okay. There's going to be a lot of people with, various beliefs and things in the crowd. So let's appeal to a higher power. Okay. Is this going up at all? This appears to be doing nothing. And I'm very confused. Recital, well versed. I finish my final verse, but the crowd haven't waited for the ending. The cheers drown out my words, flowers landing around me on the stage as I make my way off. I am winning. Victory is so close. There are precious few competitors left to go, and even less time. It all comes down to this. One last verse. Okay, so no immediate effects. Has happened. Combined diplomacy and learning challenge. Your score increases greatly. I'd like to see this move up then, because it doesn't appear to be doing anything. And, okay, we completed our triumph intent. We lost 44 stress. Did we win? Did we win? Recital. We did. I don't really understand how we won with that 20% thing at the bottom, but there you go, Geethan. It's a glorious, glorious victory. I mean, it was beyond doubt, really, but there we go. We got through it. A little bit of stage fright, but Geethan got through that. It was all fine. It's nothing he's never dealt with before. Trumpet sound, the crowd clamours, competitors begin to assemble. The contest is over, and someone's moment in the sun is being readied. A herald steps forward, voice booming out across the scene. After many trials, some tribulations, and above all else some truly spirited competition, we have our final three. In third place, the gutsy Attrack. Coming in a close second, Balgisi. That, of course, leaves us with our victor, Master Geethan. I knew I could win. I have proven my worthiness beyond doubt. Oh, this is amazing. I won. I actually won. Okay, so what happened then? So we lost our 5 money wager. That's fine. I'm not so bothered about that. We gained 150 prestige. We gained 15 money. Is that the prize money? 15 money. I was expecting it to be in the hundreds. Come on. We gained Iambic Virtuoso for 5 years. Diplomacy up by 3. Well, of course. We can learn languages a bit quicker, and Hastaluda goes up a bit. You receive a prize when the grand tournament concludes. I guess maybe the prize isn't money. Maybe it's like an artifact or whatever. And then various other things have happened. So, Baljiki Savzoon. They came in second. Okay, so they're a landless knight. Somebody else gains 35 prestige. They just are giving money away and such. Like, it's fine. And then all qualifying contestants gained Rhymer for 5 years. So does our diplomacy go up by another 1 because of that as well? It can't do. Surely it can't do that as well. Okay, I won. I actually won. Somebody gained 10 glory. Our score went up. It's all fine. Right. Grand Tournament conclusion. Conclusion, I think that's what I say. But yeah, the thing was in the way. The sun comes down on the final day of the tournament, and the mass crowds begin to disperse. I find myself ruminating over the results. I mean, yeah, already we're writing about it. Probably a poem. The mastery of verse saw me the worthy winner in the recital. I fulfilled my goal of winning a contest. I look forward to the next one. What a great occasion. Okay, so there's our prize. So we got 24 trait experience in Hastiluda in wit. Okay, so max that out now. That might have maxed out before, I can't recall, but okay. The person who held the tournament got a load of prestige and lost some stress. Everybody got some glory, apparently. But yeah, what is this thing then? What does the prize brooch do? Prestige, up by 0.04 per month, and seduce phase length. Okay, not particularly good. Maybe we could sell it for some easy cash. What a great occasion. And I think, are we done? Is that it now? It's all kind of, we can't go and do anything. It's all finished. We're all done. Or is there a ceremony at the end? Oh no, 4 days until it ends. Okay, well, let's end the ceremony. And there we go. I think that's it. Finish the grand tournament. I mean, it's been a pleasure, everybody. It's been a delight. Thank you for inviting me, whatever your name was, Chieftain Asep. I mean, I'm glad you got the invite to me, because that was a lot of fun, and Geethan would have loved that. I love the way he's already just writing stuff down. He's not, waving at the crowd. He's just writing stuff down. This is what happened. This is what people look like. The sounds, the sights, the smells, all that kind of stuff. Just documenting everything. It's all so very Geethan-y. Okay, right. Let's finish the grand tournament. And there we go. It's done, and now we make our way all the way back to where we were, which is quite a long way away. My granddaughter Zelda has just finished a lesson held by Poolad. Okay, who are you? Chieftain Asep's steward and Chieftain Asep's master of the hunt. Right, I don't quite know why she's with them, but okay. She finished a lesson held by Poolad on the management of the treasury and the gold therein. But it seems that the only bits mentioning gold have stuck. Now she's levying small taxes from all the servants she can chase down, much their collective annoyances. Oh, she's picked up greedy. Right, so she's compassionate, but now she's picked up greedy. That's right, nothing is more important than gold. Having not done anything, the lesson was about fairness. Oh, I think if it's up to us, if it's up to Geethan to make this choice, I think he would say, yeah, the lesson was about fairness, because he would be kind of keen on that. He's compassionate, ambitious and gregarious, but I think, yes, he would want her to be fair and not greedy. I think that would go against his kind of improvident ways. He likes to give her money away rather than earning lots of it. Although we have got a lot of it right now, and I did want to learn quite a lot of it from that tournament, but that was so we could reinvest it back into the camp and such. So I think we make her just. Let's make her just, shall we? Remind what just does again? Stewardship up a bit, intrigue down. Are you going down stewardship anyway? Are you diplomacying? You've got diplomacy of 13 at the age of 11. That's very good. Yeah, let's make you just. Let's do that, please. There we go. Right, so now I think we get our first Wanderer perk. Oh, this is exciting. This is very exciting. Right, let's have a look at what all these Voyager perks are about. Right, so first up we can pick between either Organised Camp, which gives us a little bit more provision capacity. We use less provisions as we go. That's quite good, 10% less. And we move 10% quicker when we're moving the entire camp. That's also very good because, of course, we do a lot of that. Or we could go for Journey Planner, diplomatic range plus 15%, activity options cost minus 20%. I mean, there's a clear winner as to which one is the best perk out of those two, but then they lead down to here. So the next one down here is mercenary contracts. Mercenary hire cost down by 15%. So that's not very good. And it unlocks the private army travel option. Okay, that could be quite good. Travel speed up by 5, travel safety up by 5. Okay, so it's a bit like the band of mercenaries you can hire, but I imagine they're cheaper possibly. And on this side, finally there, point of interest stress loss, minus 5, point of interest prestige, up by 10. Okay, so really, we want organised camp and then finally there, but we can't get those. So we go for organised camp now, because that's clearly the better option. So yeah, we use less provisions as we go, so we can travel around for longer without having to stop to top up on food, and we're going to go 10% quicker. This is completely amazing. Okay, also, whilst we are here, right, the baggage train is in. And we put this together last time because I thought, do you know what, I can't find that nightly debate tent thingamajig. Let's get a baggage train. And yeah, it gives us a 2% increase of travel speed. that is very good. And in here, it's got a lot of other exciting kind of, internal upgrades. We can have ample steeds, that gets a travel speed up by 10. There's able porters, that's just stuff with supply capacity. Trackers and such like. Kennels, we can adopt a dog. Lots of people in the comments pointed this out last time because everyone else seems to get animals except us. So we could build a kennel and then get ourselves a dog. Siege engineers, shrines, loyal scribes. I mean, this is quite good. Learning contract rewards plus 50%. Learning per level of fame plus 1. So our level of fame is, what is that? Legendary figure, the 6. So working toward that. So we're on the 5th right now. So we'd get plus 5 learning to go with the 43 we already have. So we'd be on 48 learning, which would be a bit silly. Bartering grounds, that just for stewardship contracts. There's loads of stuff in. There are so many things, Ugh. There's private tents. Oh my goodness. I say, right, we're not having those. There's quite a lot in here. However, a lot of people have said that the nightly debate tent thing that we're looking for is actually not in its own sort of little individual thing like this, not a building, it's a sub-building under the campfire that we didn't go for. We had a choice last time of going for the campfire or the baggage train, and we went for the baggage train because it made us move around a bit quicker. But yes, apparently, if we build the campfire, we can get the nightly debate tent and things like that on the go, which would be quite good. So now I don't know what to do. Do we keep the baggage train? Because that's also got some really good things. These bonus things are really good. Like travel speed plus 10. We can move around even quicker, which is what we want to do because, time is catching up a little bit on Geethan and there's a lot of the world left to see. So if we can move around quicker, that's going to be really good. But I do want to get the fireplace thing in, because that gives us the nightly debate tent. Also, we can get these kind of scholars who can come round. We can have a little kind of gaggle of scholars following us and such. There is a lot that we can do with both. So I'm thinking, maybe we keep the baggage train. We keep the camp perimeter. Maybe it's time to say farewell to the barber's tent. Maybe we just sort of get rid of that now. Because plague danger, okay, yes, it is helping. It's keeping the plague away a little bit, but maybe we just need to be careful with that kind of a thing. Maybe if we see a plaguey area, we don't go through it, because it didn't help us last time that much when we did go through the area with the pox and a lot of people died. So I'm thinking maybe we could possibly get rid of the barber's tent. So from the tent itself, we'd lose a little bit of income, 0.4 per month. We'd also lose the friendly fatal casualties down by 6% boost, but that's absolutely fine. We don't really do anything with that. We'd lose a little bit of kind of plague danger reduction, which would be a bit unfortunate. But again, I think we could just sort of skirt round plagues or hide from them like we did initially with the Black Death. And yes, we wouldn't get this medium boost, disease resistance brackets, health. Wouldn't get that one either. So that'd be a little bit of an issue. And also, we do have Surgeon's Tool, so that makes our personal physician a little bit better, gives us more disease resistance and more fatal casualties reduction. But again, we're okay with that because we don't really do any kind of fighting and such. So I think maybe we could get rid of this and then maybe in some other structures build stuff that gives us a reduction to plague danger. Just see what there is. There must be some other things in there. Other than, all the plague reduction things can't just be in the barber's tent. So I think maybe we get rid of the barber tent and replace that with a lovely, lovely roaring fireplace. I mean, the barber can carry on doing their job. They can be like a mobile barber. They can just go around to people's tents. And they should know where everybody is because we've got a camp layout. It's all sort of set, isn't it? We've got a little kind of diagram of who goes where. So we're not going to fire the barber. They're just going to be like a mobile barber. They can offer like a mobile hairdressing service and it's going to be fine. So I think this is what we do. Let's just check there's nothing completely amazing in here that we're missing out on. I mean, dentist tools, that would be quite nice. But nothing here. The only thing is this, the reference corpus. That sounds a bit scholarly. But again, I'm not overly bothered about that. So do you know what? No. I think it's time for the barber's tent to go. So get rid of that. Demolish that, and it vanishes immediately. Okay, and this is what we want, the roaring campfire 5 months. Now, it does look a bit fighty initially. So about number of knights, knight effectiveness, maximum number of men-at-arms regiments. But yeah, it's the little kind of sub-buildings that make this better. So get that in, please. 6 months until that's done. But a good chunk of that time is going to be us making our way back over here. So I think, how long is that going to take? That's going to take us, another 50 days or so. Hop on a boat over here. And yes, by the time we get back, that'll be, what, a third complete? The campfire thing. So yeah, that's quite good. Right, hello there. Hi, Jadzia. Nurture. They say children react more than anyone else to the places they find themselves. It's fortunate for my daughter Jadzia that she finds herself in the company of the most learned scholars, eloquent diplomats and finest savants that I've been able to gather. A fine environment for a young girl to grow up in, and one where she seems determined to take its many lessons to heart. Okay, let's take a look at you then. So, such enthusiasm in one so young. She could get a random trait, but some of them are a bit rubbish. Stubborn is not particularly great. Although, actually, for somebody studying stewardship, that's actually not too bad. +3 stewardship is quite good. Liege opinion down, but yeah, they don't back down from anything. What else is there? Shy. Shy isn't great. Shy is quite a bad... That's a bad trait, because that means you don't like talking to people, so that doesn't really help. And then what else? Calm, patient, temperate. They're all okay. We could get her diplomacy up a little bit, which would not be a bad thing, because then, if diplomacy is higher, then generally people like you a bit more because you're a bit more charming. Or we could just tell her off a bit. No, perhaps we can consider another path and, instill a little wisdom. So 97% chance that this should work. Let's see if it does. And it did. Yes, up to 11. Wonderful. There we go. Right, now we're boating over here and get back over here where we were. Right, we're back where we left off. Black Death. Did that just happen literally the second we got rid of the barber's tent? Which helps with, reducing problems with plagues. Has that just literally popped up that second? Okay, where is the Black Death this time? Whereabouts is it? Oh, it's over here. It's over here where we were hiding last time from the Black Death. It's now broke out over here. I wonder if I've set the settings a little bit incorrectly on the Black Death. I thought maybe there was supposed to be one Black Death, so one Black Death outbreak per game. But maybe I've not changed these settings back properly from when we messed about with... We did like a one-off video to look at the DLC that introduced the plagues and things. So maybe I haven't changed it back. So maybe we're going to see multiple outbreaks of the Black Death. Which could possibly be a little bit of an issue. Right, okay, at the moment, it's over here. But we need to keep an eye on it. Because as we saw last time, it was quite killy. It was a little bit killy. Okay, right, possibly that's going to be a little bit of an issue. We're over here, though. We're quite far away, so no need to worry right now. And yeah, our camp upgrade, is about a third of the way through. We're also sitting on a boundary dispute, so let's just get that done, because we can do that pretty much automatically. And people have been taxed twice. Let's go for... Which one gives us more stuff? It's all the same. We'll go for that one. Go for that. Issue communication. Boop. There we go. People not reckoning with the tongue of a geek man. Should always look out for that tongue. And there we go. Right, another contract done. Can we go and chat to people? Have we got any patrons around? Yes, we have. On pause time. We can get some gold from you. 33 gold. Not too bad at all. We have got quite a lot of money right now. And then you get some gold. 27 gold. Okay, up to 620 money, so that's very good. There's a boundary dispute just there. Improve ruler, flog talismans, boundary, transcribe text. Okay, where do we need to go next? If I put us here on that boundary dispute, how is that going to work? So we go here, then we go down here and do these two things. Where's our next location? Okay, sort of down here. So if we go around here, we can get on a boat, head down to Athens, and then have a mooch around Greece. Let's do that. Absolutely, yes, let's do that. So we shall go to here, even though it's a bit fighty. Yeah, we don't need the Arid Explorer pack. That's all fine. 8 days. Yeah, so get us moving, please. Let's move all the way down to here. Right, do this quick contract. Settle boundary dispute. Yeah, this is all fine. Oh, again, people just being taxed twice. Sounds like an issue of communication. I don't think you've reckoned with the tongue of a geek, man. Oh, they didn't do, those silly people. We did tell them. Right, that's that done. And again, because we're unlikely to ever come back here, can we possibly get some more money off you? 16 is very welcome. Thank you. And then move to just here. 208 provisions. But this is fine. So head over here. There we go. Right. Deal with this boundary dispute. Okay. And, okay, it's the one about the sort of land for grazing horses. Pasture sounds like my bailiwick. 17 money, 440 provisions. Right. Yeah, let's go for that one. This seems like a simple enough problem. And boop. The proud familial skill of House Geek wins out. Hurrah. Okay. Right, that's another one done. And then, if we head over here, for 52 provisions, we can transcribe these texts, which is nice and easy. We can do that fairly simply. And then, we get on a boat, head over here, and have a look around Greece. Right, this is marvellous. This is working out very well. Okay, so do this one. Right, so what are we doing? What is the thing sort of talking about? The particular passage seems related to strengthening bonds through diplomatic manoeuvres. Okay, so it's a diplomatic sort of, diplomatic parchment or transcripty thing. Okay, we can embellish 86 plus 2 plus 2, but that gets plus 3. This generally goes wrong on the final one, so we'll do an 86% chance of success. Boop. Okay. It worked. Plus 3 score. Hooray. That is good. And then we'll do it again for another plus 3. So boop. It worked. And this is generally where it falls down a bit. We can't pick the other option, so we have to do this. So if we do that, I think at the bottom there, a few people in the comments did say that when we've done this before, we've got 6 of our points. We can see at the bottom here. So we've got 6 out of 7 toward a success. So at the moment it's a qualified success, which is okay. Yeah, they're happy with it. If we get 7, that is a success. So we get more rewards. I imagine if we get 9, that's an exceptional success and we get quite a lot from it. However, there is now the final challenge, which has gone wrong for us before numerous times. Is it going to go wrong for us again? No. It worked this time. Right, this is amazing. Okay, right, 96 money. Okay, that's quite a lot of money. And we get everything else, provisions and prestige and piety and other stuff. Okay, right, thank you so much. And yeah, we gained an excelled at contract hook. So yeah, we did excel at that. So if you get 9 on those, you get more rewards. So 7 is good, 7 of those points is good, 9 is even better. And now we're going to clear off from here. So, roll of patrons. Hi there, can we have some gold? 8 gold. That's fine, we'll take it. And you, can we have some gold? 13 gold. Hook is used up, but it's unlikely we're ever going to come back. There you go. Pleasure doing business with you. We've got nearly 800 money. Wow, that is very good. Right, where do we go next then? Where is next on our grand tour of going around the place and looking at all the interesting things? Okay, Athens, down here. Oh, look at that. Look up on the hill. We can see a temple there. That is, I imagine, the temple of the Theotokos. Wow. Okay, right, let's head down here. 18 days. It's not far, is it? Okay, right, let's make our way down here. Quick eye on the latest round of Black Death. Oh, dearie me. Oh, and there's also Biograder Flux and Cold Humour Flu. Okay, right, there's now a few germs breaking out as soon as we got rid of the thing that helps us, defend against germs. So, yeah, thanks for that game. That was brilliant. Just another quick check. Is everybody still good at their jobs? Nobody's, picked up infirm or whatever. Oh, a head porter. Oh, provision loss. Hang on, do this now. There's nobody very good at head portering. Okay, what we'll do is then, we'll get down here. Let's sort our travel out. We can't change the plans mid-sea. Right, we're over here. Let's get learning lifestyle, get points toward wise man and all that kind of stuff, but we're already pretty good with that. A little bit of money, that's very welcome. We'll spend some time here, look. Let's spend a little, yeah, like a week or so there. That's fine. In fact, oh, the campfire's nearly done. Right, campfire complete. What do we go for now? So, oh look, it is a roaring campfire. So now, what can we build? Oh, this is much better. This is better. I know it's not going to protect us from, dying a horrible plaguey death, but we can have some music as we all sort of choke to death on, our lungs filling with fluid or whatever. It's going to be great. So we can have some musicians, which unlocks the Master Bard Officer. Wandering Poets unlocks the Master Bard Officer. This is amazing. Capering Fools. Okay, so we get some jesters. I'm not so bothered about libations for the lost. Okay, we can offer some drink to people. Local hangers-on, grand aspirations. Nightly debates. Yes. Okay, that's kind of what we wanted from this. I'm very tempted, though, by Wandering Poets. I want to get a Master Bard in place, because that just sounds completely amazing. Okay, we could do that, or we could go for one of the baggage train upgrades. I like the idea of ample steeds. That's really good. So yeah, travel speed up by 10, and we get the head groom, which increase our travel speed even further. So again, we can just move around incredibly quickly. The trackers give us a huntsman. Kennels give us a kenneler and adopted dog. Loyal scribes, want to get that in as well. That is quite expensive, but it is very good. In fact, would that not be worth getting in right now? Because as soon as that's done, if we ever do a learning contract again, we're going to get loads of money for it. So it might be worth getting the loyal scribes in now. And then, that means that as soon as we do learning contracts, we can recoup that cost. Let's do that. Let's do that. And also, your learning's going to go up, Geethan, to 48 or whatever it was. Yeah, loyal scribes, please. And we've got loads of money for it, so it's absolutely fine. Right, okay, we've been over there. We've had a look around Athens. It's a lovely part of the world. Let's go to... what's that? That is... Hosios Laukas. Oh, a monastery. Okay, so we can look at a monastery, then we can look at a castle, and then we can head up here to Meteora, which is like a big rock formation of some kind, is it? Natural caves and hollows of Meteora have been inhabited by ascetic hermits since the early 9th century. Oh, okay, I think we'll make our final destination there, but we shall customize our route a little bit, and we shall go via here. And then, after that, go via there. So go in and come back round again, because there is a bridge there and nowhere else. But that's fine. So it is 50 days to cover another 3 points of interest. And then we've got all these across here as well. What's that? I thought it was germs. It's not germs. Everything's fine. Stand down. Yeah, let's do that then. That covers those 3. So yeah, begin moving the camp. It is quite a lot of provisions. And how about we scout for talent along the way? So it might slow us down a bit, but we might get somebody into the new role we've got. That might be quite good. So 50 days, 51 days. Just 1 day. That's fine. Yeah, here we go. And what was Private Army? Oh yeah, can we have a look how much that costs? Oh no, we haven't got the perk for it yet. Of course we haven't, of course. But yeah, it's there sort of pending. Yeah, no danger. Let's move the camp. It's going to take a lot of provisions, but other than that, everything is fine. Right, on we go. The European leg of our journey is now properly underway. This is quite exciting. It seems that our caravan has become a little lost in these foreign lands. I don't think... Does Greece look like this in the background? I've been to Greece numerous times, and I don't recall it looking a bit like this. It's not quite as sort of alpine-y, is it? But okay. Zeus has been trailing us around Calaverta for hours, and though he at least swallowed his pride and asked for directions, he does not appear to be an expert Greek speaker. Let me try. Are you? Can you speak Greek? I mean, you can speak so many other languages. No, you can't speak Greek. Okay, let me try. We successfully interpret the instructions. Of course you do, Geethan. Obviously you do. Okay, learning lifestyle, more stuff going on. A lesson in lucre. Jadzia has once again got this thing. Did this not just happen? This just happened. So she can be greedy. Oh, brilliant. Okay, right. So she can be greedy or she can be callous. This is not very good. Okay, well, we're going to pick greedy because there's no way, absolutely, utterly no way that Geethan would let her become callous. Because that's terrible. So there's nothing more important than gold, Jadzia, as long as you're willing to give it away to some nice people. Go for that then. Fine. I mean, yeah, she is doing stewardship, and that does bring in some more money, I suppose. Okay, fine, that's fine. Right, okay, we're over here. Collect taxes. Any other contracts? Nothing much. What is this? Which one is this over here now? What's going on? Don't germ us to death, please, not again. That one is the Biograder Flux. Okay, so it's been around for a little while, killed only one person. But that's still one person that's died from it, so it is a little bit deadly. I'm too terrified to look at how the Black Death is going, because I think it's going to be with us sooner rather than later. Oh my word. Okay, it's been around for, what, half a year? Maybe just over half a year. And, yes, it's spreading. We're going to have to run away, I think, from the Black Plague. From the Black Plague, the Black Death, the Black Plague, whatever you want to call it, the thing that's going to melt our insides. We might need to run away. That might be quite useful. We could potentially... Do you know what? At the moment, we've got this. Advanced research. So our physician is currently doing a little bit of advanced research to give us 10% additional monthly lifestyle experience. We could tell her to go to Control Plagues, which gives us plus 20 plague resistance. I think that might be worth doing. Just for 0.1 per month. Maybe not right now, because it's a little bit far away at the moment. But when it gets sort of over here, when it gets onto this sort of this area, then yes, I think possibly maybe switching over to that might be quite a good idea. Right, no contracts around here. Nothing going on. So, where's next? Where do you want to head to next? Please tell me. Why can't we go there? Can't we camp when we're already travelling? Oh, I thought we'd arrived. Oh, there we go. We have now. Where do we want to go next? Is that in the middle of a plague area? Because if it is, I'm going to be marginally amazed, because that just appears to keep happening. No, it's up here. Okay, no, everything is fine. Everything is fine. So we want to go to here, which is currently being sieged. Brilliant. So the Church of St. Sophia. Okay, yep, so Geethan, have a look around there. That's going to be nice. And then maybe head down here and then go up there. That's what we do. What are these? That's another church of the Hagios Demetrios. Then we've got a mining settlement. And then Mount Athos. Athos. Ooh, that sounds exciting. Okay, we are going to make a beeline for this over here. Is that where that is? Yes. Okay, so go there, but then customize our route. And, yes, stop off here, please. So go there, and then you're going to visit there. And then after that, also go here. Yes. Okay, so that's another 4 points of interest. Ticked off the list of all the places to go and look at. And only 702 provisions. So not even that much. 34 days. Perfect. Okay, yep, absolutely. Let's get the next leg of our journey underway. And Kachik has lost a bit of stress, which is all very good. Learning lifestyle is ticking up. Travel, fortified knowledge. Okay, hi there. Are you a giant by any chance? Because you appear to be huge. Yes, you are. The high altitude and the brisk air of Chalkidiki has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. The soldiers in the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of train technique I haven't seen before. I move in closer, failing to restrain my curiosity. Well, yes, that's very Geethan of you. While doing so, I'm approached by the local captain. Would you like to join in, my lord? I mean, again, I'm not a lord, but okay, so we could become reckless. Do we want to become reckless? I don't think so. Or my bodyguard would surely benefit from this training regime. Oh, okay. So Tamir could possibly get that. Or they could get rough terrain expert. More likely to get rough terrain expert. Or we could just carry on. No, let's delay our trip by 7 days and give Tamir a skill. Let's give you a trait, and it's rough terrain expert, which is arguably the better one. Okay, learning lifestyles picked up. This is good. Oh, and hang on. Have we got another perk? Oh, it's a learning perk. Okay. So, yes, we haven't quite got the new Wanderer perk yet, but because we've been to lots of places to give us the learning lifestyle, we've just acquired enough. So we're going to have to go for Faithful, because there's nothing else that we can do. So, okay, Faithful it is. So, yeah, okay, we'll go for that. I don't know, when we get more of these, which we no doubt will, I'm not entirely sure which... Where do we go with this? I don't know what we do with them. Right, okay, brilliant. That was very good too. How are we looking? Right, provisions. We can't go and gather any provisions. How about, whilst we're here... oh, it's a church holding. Ah, right. Now, yes, a few people have said that we could do the pick up provisions at a church holding. So, let's... thinking of something else. Let's have a chat with the town crier. Justicar contracts criminal. Are Justicar contracts the ones that we want? Are they the ones that help us with the mission of the swan or whatever it's called? What is it? The champion of the swan. Is that... do they help with that? Justicar contracts. Culling criminals while bringing justice and adhering to local law. Yeah, let's maybe just get a few of those onto the map. That might be quite useful. And then, can we possibly look at selling some artifacts? So, an architect drawing. We were thinking of getting rid of... Oh, hang on a minute. Not got enough room on my screen. We've got 2 of them, I think. I think we've got 2 architect drawings. So, yeah, if we could get rid of one, that'd be okay. I wouldn't so much mind that. So, let's maybe just try and increase the price on that. So, at the moment, it's going for 15. We could be getting it up to 18, but it might go down to 8. But it's worth a go. Let's give it a go. And yeah, we've convinced her. We don't want to sell the Book of Hunting, don't want to sell the ring, but yeah, the architect drawing, that can absolutely go. Gain 18 money. Right, marvellous. Was that the one we were holding? Yes, okay, right, we'll sort that out in a second when we've done our sort of trip to the town. Right, let's head back and then maybe go and mingle with the locals at the tavern. Listen to a story, that's going to be nice. Surely at some point we can do this. Yeah, there we go. We can lose a little bit of stress. When can we next say we know this one? 6th of July, 11, 12. Okay, quite a long time. We haven't got any stress, so there's no point picking that. So do you know what? There is a 2% chance that our learning goes up. Let's give it a go. And it didn't, but not to worry, never mind. Anybody up for recruitment? Anybody completely, utterly amazing that makes us go ooh and wow? Oh, okay. You've not made us go ooh and wow, Ozias, but you are certainly interesting. Okay, you're more of a religious person. Theologian, gardener. You and Geethan could chat about your plants and such. Miracle worker. Learning is quite nice. Do you know how much are you? Ozias, 139 monies. Oh, that's quite a lot, but that's another faith in the camp, another culture. It broadens everyone's horizons. We all learn a lot from them. Do you know what? We've got the money. Let's spend it on you. Ozias, in you come. Welcome aboard. What an intriguing hooded figure. Okay, right, so yeah, they're doing the introduction. I assume you recognise me by my reputation. The terrible and cross-eyed criminal. Philaritas. No, funnily enough, I didn't recognise you. Okay, so you... okay, yeah, you're a paranoid, deceitful, vengeful, elusive shadow seducing gallows bait person. I don't think we want you. Let's not get you in. Yeah, okay, and then go to the church grounds. Because I think, if we go around the garden, I think we can pick up provisions. We pick up, like, herbs and stuff. So a garden stroll would not hurt. Okay, the garden is framed by hedges, and trees are spread out across the gentle mounds, where the odd bird and squirrel can be observed through the foliage. So, maybe orthodoxy isn't such a bad thing after all. So we convert to orthodoxy all of a sudden. This garden inspires us to completely change our entire faith system. Okay, or how about we do some foraging? And we can do that because of our learning and our gardener traits. And we can gain 1,100 provisions from plundering a church garden. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, so however, how about we do that? Boop. Okay, back up to about 4,000 provisions. The church looks intriguing. Okay, I have a donation to make. Of course, we're going to do that because that is what Geethan does. So yeah, I've got a donation to make. Have 15 money. There you go. And I'm only interested in God's grace. We could use another able body. Do we need a nun? Do we need a nun? I'm not entirely sure we need a nun to come on our journey. Oh, a vengeful nun. Wow. Okay. Wow. There's a thing. Don't make her angry. You wouldn't like her when you're angry. A vengeful nun. She's slow to forget a slight or someone who does her wrong. Yeah. Okay. I'm not getting in your way because you sound scary. How about I'm only interested in God's grace because you're a scary nun. I don't know what this does for us. Blessing of resilience. Piety up by quite a lot. Stress gain down. Life expectancy up by 20 for 5 years, which doesn't make any sense mathematically, but okay. I'm only interested in God's grace. Absolutely, yes. And the healers, I mean, we're okay. We're okay in terms of health. So let's head back. We're all done there. Right, contracts. Perform in a play. Protect the innocent. That's our kind of a thing. There's one of them. Where was the other one? Perform in a play isn't... That's not... Hang on a minute. Is that the one we want to do? That doesn't go toward this thing, does it? Toward the Champion of the Swan. We need to complete 3 more of those, and we can become the Champion of the Swan. I mean, let's move the camp back that way anyway, because we can. 81 provisions, that's hardly anything, so pootle over in this direction. Okay, let's perform in a play. Well, yeah, it does. We make progress in the Champion of the Swan decision. Alright. It seems a bit weird. Right, travel to accept. The market square of Thessalonica is busier than ever, with a troop of singers doing preparations. A wooden sword. One of the children leans over the dais, making a disgusted face. The alerted peasants quickly join him. Is that the best our lordship has to offer? But the mumbling ends as soon as Strategos Theodosios, which is an amazing name, enters the square, stopping his horse before me. An easy windfall, wouldn't you say? You just need to impress these peasants. Okay, let's make it the easiest windfall. The sooner the better. This ought to be fun. Okay, balanced range. So it'll bring the time down a little bit and gives a bit more money. Or do we just get a success chance nice and high so it's going to succeed? Got a maximum of 30% right now. Do you know what? Let's make sure that we succeed. I'd rather we succeed and get the point toward that Champion of the Swan thing. So let's make it the easiest windfall. Hang on a minute. Auto-select our people. It's going to be quite a few people that are going to be joining us. 5 and quite a few days until it's finished. But that's okay. You lost some stress ages ago. That's all fine. Right. Let's get this done. So I think our success chance is now up to a maximum of 100%. So it's just going to be a case of waiting now. Just waiting until this is all sorted. A devoted follower. Okay. She wants to join in. So Zainab, who joined us not long ago. Why did you join us, Zainab? Oh, were you the one that was going to be killed? I think maybe, were you the one that was going to be killed? I can't remember now. You were on an altar. You were nudie when we found you. We had to save you, I think. Okay, so yeah, hello there. Do not think your efforts go unnoticed. The men admire you. Children pretend to be like you when you play. And the whole camp seems to think you're the greatest man alive. I mean, they haven't met me. I wish to help you the same way that you help us. I know of your current efforts, and I believe I would be a worthy addition. So I'll finish the job myself. We can pick that because of our intrigue skill. And if we do that, we automatically get another little advantage key thingamajig. A great display of loyalty. We could become our friend, be my guest. She gets a new devotee role. Or make sure everyone knows how great I am. What would Geethan... I'm tempted to pick that because it means we're going to get this done a bit quicker. But a great display of loyalty We grow closer to forming a friendship with her, lose quite a bit of stress, she likes us a bit more. I mean, yeah, what do we do in this situation then? What's the best choice? Do you know what? As good as that option is just there, because it does get us an advantage and therefore saves us quite a lot of time just hanging around in this part of the world, I think we're going to go, do you know what? Be my guest. Go and have a go. Join in, please, because you might be really good at this kind of a thing. And yeah, you wanted to help, so yeah, please go and help. That's going to be really useful. So yeah, you appear down here now. So what do you do exactly? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, you contribute 9. Okay. Oh, Suhava. Suhava is pregnant. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Right. That's a surprise. Geethan, you're 63. Well, I'm frankly astonished, Geethan, but well done you. Congratulations to the pair of you. That's very lovely. Well done. Right. Okay. Time ticking down. How's our construction going? Oh, there you go. Not long at all. And hang on. Pause time. So at the moment, Geethan's learning 42. Scribes are done. Geethan's learning 46. Okay. That's a little bit daft, isn't it? And then what do we do now? Because we still have a big pile of money to do more upgrades. Now, do we get the Wandering Poets? Because again, that's a very Geethan-y thing, isn't it? We can get a Master Bard. And then, yeah, Poet Agent Aptitude. Have we got a poet on the go over here? We have. It would make them better. It would make them better. Yeah, do you know what? We're going to do that. We're going to do that. I know we did this for the nightly debate tent thing. There. Nightly debates, but I didn't realise what else there was. So Wandering Poets, yes please. 5 months. 5 months until we get Wandering Poets. That is brilliant. Okay, right, let's get this done then. Let's perform in a play and get this all sorted. Okay, right, I think we've seen this before. Those two are sort of making slightly rude jokes at each other. We're going to tell a joke of our own. Boop. There we go. Everyone thinks we're hilarious, and we've not insulted the other people, which is all very good. Right, okay. We've suddenly got some money, and now everybody's inspired. Oh, Leia's inspired. Okay. Leia, yeah, right, we'll sponsor you. 85 to write about warfare. All right, yeah, crack on. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Why not? Oh, an Obiyama. Oh, okay. So our family members just asking money from us to write some books. Okay, use your leverage from completing a contract on Mrs. Obiyama to gain resources. We can go to our own wife and say, hey, give us some gold. No. That's a silly idea. Adopt inspiration, 85 money to write about warfare. Family, why are you suddenly obsessed with warfare? What's going on? Okay, fine, sponsor that too. What's at the top? Schemes as agents, that's all fun. Right. Yeah, let's get back on this, shall we? And just get up to... Hang on, it's not going to be that long. I don't think. Oh, somebody wants us to go and have a fight. We're not going to go and have a fight. I don't want to join in a fight. It's just a straight no. I'm performing in a play right now. I'm fully occupied with my play work. Right, execute scheme. Seize the moment. It's all done. We don't get any money, which is a bit of a shame, but we do get another point toward the champion of the Swan, which is quite good. And yeah, also, hang on. Chappie is also on the roll of patrons. Okie dokie. So hello there. Can we have some gold? Only 16 gold, but that's okay. We'll take it. We'll take your tiny amount of cash, thank you. And then let's go to here and protect the innocent. What is this? How's about no? Okay, right. Can we change over to this, please? Control plagues. Right. The Black Death's here, everybody. And it went really quickly, and it's killed 331 people. I didn't think it would get here quite that quick. I thought maybe a year of time it would get here. Okay. Right. I don't quite know what to do now, because clearly people are going to get affected by this. I can't believe this has happened the second we get rid of the thing which helps us defend against plagues. Okay. Can we see how good we are at plague resistance? Do we have like a generic sort of plague resistance sort of stat somewhere? Have we got that anywhere, written down or so? Oh, here. Is that it? Just plague resistance plus 20. But we must have other things around the camp that sort of boost that too. So have we got like an overall figure? I don't know. Is Thessalonica that affected? I don't think it is. Is this plaguey? Hang on, how can we tell if it's plaguey? Is it somewhere here? Development? Yeah, it's being ravaged by the plague. Can we see if... Hang on, is it being ravaged by the plague? Sure, there must be a thing saying, yes, it's being ravaged by the plague across here. Oh, here. There you go. Right, so there's plague there. But... Oh, no, there is plague here. Bother. Okay, yes. There is... Plague is in your realm. It just looks more lit up around here than over here, for example. Okay. Okay, right. Can we hide? Nobody go outside. Nobody do anything. This is terrible. We're going to go over here. We're going to travel to here. Oh, no, 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 no. One high chance of danger. Unless we go on a boat. Let's go on a boat. Yeah, it's not quite... Actually, it's not quite as plaguey around this area as I thought it was going to be. There's also a place there called Drama, which is what's happening because of the Black Plague. How about customize our route and go to... just go to here. Go via the sea. So no danger. Okay, move the camp. Can we just stay at sea? Can we just go to here and just bob around in the sea for the next 6 months, please? Right, our camp has moved over here, where I think there is some plague. I kind of felt like it was better over there. Looks nicer over there. But yeah, there is still plague. There is still plague everywhere, I think. But yeah, that looks not as... It doesn't look as grey. Like, the thing doesn't look as grey. Maybe it's just not affected that area quite as much yet. But it will get there. Let's, I think, wrap things up for this part by protecting the innocent and trying to not die of plague. That'd be a good thing, wouldn't it? Okay. So this person here, the shy, is going to pay us 109 money potentially to, yes, protect the weak. Okay, yeah, we don't need to travel to accept it and ensure their safety. No time to waste. No reason to compromise. Okay, let's try and do this as quick as we can so we don't hang around in a plague area because that's generally bad. The only thing is we only have a 10% success chance. And we do want this to work, but I think we try and do it quickly. There's no time to waste. Okay, the maximum success chance is only 57%. Bother. Okay, do you know what? That's what we've got to deal with. That's fine. It's going to be about a 50-50, but it's not going to take that long. It's not going to take very long at all. Oh, every time that comes up, I keep thinking, oh no, people are going to be dead. Okay, right, martial topics. Leia wants to know what to write about. Leia, do your own thing. Do your own thing. What topic does your muse yearn for, Leia? You can do this. You can create your own amazing thing. It shall all be yours. Virtuoso performance. My wife Suhava is so talented. Okay, her mind as a scholar is truly immense, and scarcely rivaled by any other at my camp, except myself, of course. Her grasp of matters philosophical and theological lets her debate on even keel with the holiest and wisest of religious leaders, and I've yet to see her even falter when faced with an issue of the mind. Even now, I can hear her in another tent, holding forth on an obscure subject, or the skill and ease of a master craftswoman with decades of experience. Perhaps I could ask her to give me some tips and tricks on that area of expertise. That is quite a surprise. I think Geethan would be relatively secure in his own abilities to debate and argue and discuss and such like, but okay, apparently you want your wife to help you out a bit, right you are, so teach me, Suhava. 36% chance that Suhava teaches you her ways, and our learning goes up by 1, and a 64% chance that, yeah, we learn nothing useful, but we have a lovely time. Oh, okay, I quite like that. I think I'm just as good as they are. We have a little bit of an argument with them, possibly. We sort of do a learning challenge against them, and we are going to win, which isn't really going to help our wife, is it? Or I'll never be at her level, and we pick up no stress because we're ambitious. That doesn't make any sense, game, but I assume we've got so many things that bring down our stress gain that it's so little that that's gone down to 0. No, teach me, Suhava, because nothing bad can come of this. We either get a point of learning, or we just have a lovely time, so let's see what happens. Oh, and our learning goes up by 1. Learning 47. Amazing. Right, let's try and get this done. A well-oiled machine. I'd like to finish this thing, please. Can we just finish this off? Okay, a well-oiled machine. Our little forest of tents putting itself up every few evenings is something we've gotten very, very good at of late. First one, then another, with people and tools spreading out down the lines to help their neighbours in a model of speed and efficiency. Even Azias and Zainab, neither of whom have historically seen eye to eye, are helping one another tonight, laughing like old friends as they go. A place for everything, and everything in its place. Okay, do you need another hand? Don't like that, move them apart. As it should be. I think, yeah, we go for that because of our fixed domicile building, or good to see you two getting on. As it should be. Slick operation for 10 years. Stewardship up by 3. Courtier opinion up by 5. I think we go for that. And go, do you know what? Yeah, it's all organised. It's all organised. It's structured. We like this. That's how the camp should be. We are responsible for quite a lot of people, so if it can be more organised, that's a better thing. So yeah, absolutely. Oh, crikey. What does your muse yearn for as well, Obayama? Write your own book, please. Can we just finish this thing without any more interruptions? Thank you. Right, we need one more little key thingamajig, and it's on 57%. Okay, so we could up that a little bit more by getting another 5 key things. That will take us another 50 days. But given that there's quite a lot of plague going around, I think maybe it might be a good idea to hang around over here. It doesn't look as plaguey in this part of the world as it does in others. So maybe we'll just sort of hang around. It still looks not bad over here. I'm not convinced they've got a lot of plague over there. I think it looks okay in that part of the world. It looks better over there. Yeah, look. Vulnerable to plague. Higher than average population density. Yeah, there is still plague there. Okay, no, it's fine. There's plague everywhere. I think, just to try and make sure that we succeed, let's get another 5 little keys. I mean, time passes by pretty quickly. We have a son. Suhava's given birth to a son. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, well, Suhava's a witch, apparently. Okay. Oh, right. Well, there you go. I never knew that either. Right. Hello there, child of ours. Pieman Geek. Okay, that's a lovely name, but no, we're not going to call you that. Let's give you a different name. We're going to call our son Garrus, after Garrus Vicarian from the Mass Effect series of games, because Garrus in those games is one of the best characters, I think. So anyway, so let's commemorate Garrus by having him in our game as well. So there we go. Welcome to the world, Garrus. Don't do any calibrations, though, please, without asking me. I don't want to find you in the middle of calibrations when we need you to do stuff. Thank you so much. Okay, so may you grow to be strong and wise, my son. And now we need to find somebody to educate you. I mean, again, your mum would be a good choice. Hang on, who is she educating? No, there you go. Hang on, we'll do it that way round. Yes, please educate Garrus. Thank you so much. Yes, absolutely get that done. Right, how long have we got left? How long do we have left? Oh, a little while. 30 or so days. Right, if we could all just avoid getting the plague. Oh, okay, Zelda seemed to enjoy the latest feast. She got on quite well with everybody she spoke to, even the adult guests. Okay, Zelda, our granddaughter's 13. Good grief. It never hurts to make friends. Notice how the true value lies in the expensive trappings of power. I saw how you looked at that servant. No, it never hurts to make friends. I mean, Geethan's got loads of friends, and he is also gregarious, so yes, absolutely. It never hurts to make friends, Zelda. It's all good. Wandering Poets has been constructed. We can get a poet. Hang on. We can get a chief poet. This is amazing. Oh, no, a master bard. Okay, who can do that? Oh, there's so many people. Hang on, you're excellent, though. Yatoi, you can now become our master bard. What do you do? Prestige just goes up a bit. We need actually a head porter still, don't we? We need to get a decent head porter in. Okay. Right, we'll try and think about that. Wandering Poet's done. Is it worth constructing something else? Maybe, possibly to get our speed up a bit. 108 money. Let's just upgrade the baggage train generically. Or do we get... Oh no, we can't get any more internal upgrades until the main things are upgraded now. Okay. Right, baggage train then. Upgrade that, please, to level 2. 108 money. Get that done. Come back here. Let's just get this done. Please don't die of the plague. Please, right, 10. 10 key things. 62% chance of success. We should have gone for the one which gives a success rather than speed, but never mind, let's give it a go. Fingers crossed, everybody. Cross your fingers and your toes and all of the things. Boop! And it failed. Botherations, never mind. We'll just go. We'll just go now. Bye-bye. Oh dear. Right. I think with that done, we are going to wrap things up for now. But yeah, this hasn't gone entirely according to plan, has it? There's a lot of plague now. I was kind of hoping that maybe it would start sort of fading away from around here, so we could run over there, sort of run through the plague and hide out over here where it's fizzled out a bit. But I don't. Hang on, is it? It's gone up here. It's gone all the way to Iceland already. Yeah, okay. There's not a lot left of the known world that isn't infected. Right. Okay, so next time, our travels might possibly be curtailed a little bit by impending plague death. I'm going to hope that nothing happens. We are trying to fight it off as best we can. It was a shame that we got rid of our barber tent that helped us fight off the plague mere days before a new outbreak of the plague broke out. But there we go. So, yeah, next time we will try and dodge the plague, and then maybe when that's gone, we'll, I don't know, keep on our tour of looking at all the interesting things. And also we could potentially try to do these things, try to do contracts that allow us to get this Champion of the Swan thing done. We only need 2 more. We'd have to switch the camp purpose over to Swords for Hire, but we could do that for prestige and then get this and switch it back again, because that gives us Swan Song, which is just, a good thing for House Geek to have. It's just, a permanent thing, which is quite exciting. And we gain the Golden Coat of the Swan artifact. Oh, that all sounds very fancy. So, yeah, maybe next time we'll try and give that a go, as well as plague dodging and also looking at the interesting things. But, yes, we'll wrap things up for now, come back next time, and try to not get plagued to death. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. It's got spinny bits on it. It's got whooshy bits coming out of the spinny bits. Wibbly, wavy, round science cylinders. And there's the sun. I can tell that's the sun because it's the hot thing in the middle. It's not a good day for science. It's not a good day to be a scientist. It's almost like I shouldn't be put in charge of running a gigantic spaceship that is the last hope of mankind.